I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw by for Burrell, be in time, and there's your first out. With Merrifield next to hit. Lifetime versus David Price. He's collected 11 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Merrifield, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer so far in the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Fouled away. Now Price is 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox, the third baseman.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Nunez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Heading after it is Rickard.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1, here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. One and 1 the count. The 1-1 from Price. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Called strike 2. Oh, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson lifted in the air out to right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. His first homer here in the series. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. To first. Pierce has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Orioles.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Mookie.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Rickard is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Price ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 50.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 4.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Here's Steve Pearce now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
Merrifield brings it in.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. One gone here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Fastball called for strike two. Bradley is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
VR is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pierce is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Rickard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
John Ryan.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Bogart's gonna have to hurry. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch on its way.
Baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Pedroia owns just over 1,900 base hits in his career. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He'll try again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a fifth-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Pitch popped up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So at the plate, Jace Peterson. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Jace Peterson.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated
Here's
hitter.
Chris Davis now.
Davis.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike.
Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, his second of the game, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
The third baseman, number 6, Mike Freeman.
Standing in now, Mike Freeman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Xander Bogaerts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Popped him up. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's out to left. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Merrifield.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is line to left. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And it's gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Orioles. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Catcher, Christian.
Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Vasquez, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked in one either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Popped up. Rizzo over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, John Ryan Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Strike taken up in the zone. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Nunez has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jace Peterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's set, and the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Peterson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Mike Freeman.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Davis at third with 2 away. Line drive to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead, 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with one down. That's popped up. Merrifield has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mancini going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The first baseman.
Riding in, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Trey Mancini will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes this the other way to right. Rickard is right there as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. VR looks up. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs at Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Now another one hit deep to left. Mancini facing back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. Now to the plate, Joey Rickard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Joey Rickard.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher,
now in the box, John Ryan Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Jace Peterson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But it's off the wall right in front of the short porch. Peterson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And it is now a 7-4 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Mike Freeman, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw goes over to third. And they say he beat the throw safe at third. Ready with the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. This is right to him in left as he hardly has.
Craig Kimbrell comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Rickard is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Played on the backhand. And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
11 hits.